Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for a 3 versus 3. The map is, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what the map is. That's your homework for tonight. Look up and figure out what this map is. But let's get to the players, that I will tell you. And we've got Spartan here as the purple Protoss, who is teamed up with NightClone, the yellow Protoss, and Contrarian, the orange Protoss. And they will be fighting to the death against ZacharyRS, the red Protoss. Monster, the teal Protoss, and NoSecrets. And it's no secret that this is the blue Terran, and it's also no secret that he is the only non-Protoss on this entire map, which is, well, that's going to be a lot of Protoss. Which actually, I've heard it said that at least in 2v2s, that a Protoss team is really the weakest combination. You can look up and explain for why that is. Maybe it's just Protoss are terrible. Maybe that's because they don't have any really good unit combinations. But I know if you got a Protoss Zerg team, that Ling Stalker is really powerful. And Terran, well, Terran, you know, they just select all their barracks and then just hold down the A button and they win every game pretty much. So. Now, you do have mutual bases, which have this rather large ramp to defend. It looks like NoSecrets and Monster are starting a nice wall off of their own. And it's the only way to get in the base, although there's a lot of real estate here to cover, so, you know, sort of drops and proxies can be really powerful. And then a couple expos here at the ramp, kind of hard to defend. They're a little bit open, although it looks like you can funnel units here in here, so, you know, maybe if you advance your wall here, that might not be a bad idea at all. But, you know, putting a wall out that far and that big could be kind of risky. All sorts of expansions here scattered out in the middle of the map. So, yeah, ooh, there's a gold expansion that's blocked both sides by rocks with a watchtower. So that is certainly an interesting setup. And it looks like Contrarian is going to be scouting here. It looks like they have no wall off of their own. I'm not going to call this a wall off. I'm just going to call this Spartan putting his units at the front door. Or putting his buildings at the front door. This is not an attempt at a wall off, if you ask me. There's a big gap here. This gateway looks like it's kind of far back. I don't know if he can move it forward or not. And this whole flank is open. So I'm not calling this a wall off. And what is this? It looks like we have an early expansion going down for ZacharyRS. I'm certainly getting some strange lag right now, and I don't know what's causing that. There shouldn't be any lag. But I don't think it's that big a deal, is it? If it is, you can go watch something else. Wait, no, don't go watch something else. Keep watching this, because it's going to be exciting. I'm sure it is. And we throw up a production tab for what little we can do. We see lots of cybernetics cores going down. We don't have any cybernetics core for Contrarian unless it's already down. Yes, it is. And warp gate research is already underway, so he's going to be the first one to warp gates. Which, yeah, he's going to be the first one to warp gates. And we got a factory going down here for NoSecrets. But I bet it is a secret that there's a factory going down to everyone except his allies. Even putting it way over here. Is he really trying to hide that? Or is he figured that's the best place to keep it close to the front door for getting out, say, tanks? You know, because he puts it anywhere along here, it might get spotted or sniped or something. But back here, it's still close to the front. But not so close that it's going to get scouted real easily. And it looks like we're getting a robo facility for the monster, so we're going to get some monster robots, apparently. Keeping that close to his nexus, not part of this nice wall here, which seems to be finished. And the advantage of having a Terran in this group is that they have this nice little door they can open and close at their leisure. Which, the guys over here in the northeast corner do not have that luxury, but they're not walling off either, so they really don't have to worry about it. Getting siege mode out, I pretty much expected that. Oh, but we're also getting Stargate technology from Monster. Wait a minute. He's going Robo and Stargate at the same time? I'm assuming this is just for getting out an observer, as we are about to see as he makes his first observer. What? No. Ah! There it is. There's the observer, so I guess he's just getting out for observers. I don't know. What's the opinion? Is it worth getting out a robo facility just for an observer, unless you're expecting cloak or some sort of stealth or burrow or something? Is it worth it to get it out just for that and not for any of the other tech? but he may get more of the tech later on. We'll have to find out and see. We do have some Void Rays already coming out for NightClone, which can not going to be very, or not going to make this Phoenix very useful as long as there's Void Rays out there. Well, he stopped producing them right now. He's even getting Void Rays out before he has his Warp Gate technology done. And we are taking expansions now here in the northeast. So far down here in the southwest, Zachary is the only one with an expansion. His two allies just going to worry about one basing it for now. We do have siege tanks up. This guy has got to get himself sieged. And it looks like he's going to throw on tech labs. Probably either going to get up some combat shield or maybe some marauders. I don't think he's got a starport yet. No, he has got a starport, so he could be getting out stim. I personally don't like to try to go for stim unless I'm at least close to getting medevacs, because then I'm going to be tempted to either overuse it or not use it at all. What is he going to be getting out of this? I have a feeling he's going to go for stim pack. He doesn't have the gas for anything but concussive shells. Since he's not producing any marauders yet, I'm guessing that's not what he's going for. So, well, I guess, no, he's getting more marines. So, and there's the combat shield. I was wrong. I thought he was going to go stim, but he decided to go the combat shield route, which I think is still a good choice. Oh, we got Zachary going 4 Stargate. Where are all those Stargates? He is going 4 Stargates, so all Void Rays. I don't know if this is good. Well, it could work out. If we have seen in the past, if you get a critical number of Void Rays, they pretty much chew through everything. Even stuff that's designed to do fairly well against Void Rays. And he's quad producing these. And he does have 2 bases, so he can probably do this. And I think this is about all he's got. Yeah, he's got 40 probes. So he's putting all of his army supply into Void Rays. But he's going to have some competition with NightClone. And what is NightClone's already got 4 out, but he's going to get outproduced them. And oh, and there goes Monsters Phoenixes. We might want to follow these boys. They could be up to something fun. I'm definitely expecting a harass right here, and they're going to be coming up to NightClone. Oh, he's going to have fully charged Void Rays here. If these Phoenixes come in now, they're going to get absolutely destroyed. NightClone, hit the Phoenixes. Oh, wait, it's going to just get away. Oh, but they're going to come back in? They're going to come back in and fight the Void Rays? This is ridiculous. You're fighting fully charged Void Rays. That was ridiculous. He just threw 2 Phoenixes away. So now he's going to try to snipe, but it's not going to last very long. He's going to have to get out of there quickly. And we're going to have some intercepting stalkers. Here comes some intercepting stalkers, and I think we kiss these Phoenixes by. Oh, he might get away. Oh, he's going to get away. So that was a complete waste of Phoenixes. I don't think he did any damage whatsoever that's worth discussing. And now the Voiders are coming for the counterattack, but they got to be careful because they're going to be matched in kind. In fact, he's going to have more than enough Voiders to take it down. Is he getting any upgrades? He really needs to get these upgrades. Does he have all of his gas taken care of? He's got all his gas. He needs more gas to start getting upgrades because he's going all Void Rays. You want the upgrades for the Void Rays. And we are getting a Twilight Council down here for Spartan. And is he going to be going Archon, perhaps? Or Blink Stalker? Or DTs? He does seem to like the DTs. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Dark Shrine coming out. And, well, in a little while, because the Twilight Council's definitely got a ways to go yet. And the Void Rays harass has started on the Nexus. And where are Zachary's Void Rays? He's going to lose his Nexus. Oh my goodness, he needs that Nexus support. And here come his Void Rays. 4 more are just spawning. They will be able to fend this off. And it looks like they are going to get 1 Void Ray taken care of right away. Oh, are they going to try to take out? Yeah, they're going to keep trying to hunt these down. They're just wow. That was impressive. How did he keep up with those? And Void Rays can't shoot move while shooting, so I don't know how he's able to keep up with those Void Rays for so long. And here comes some more Phoenix. This is an absolute waste. You really have got to switch into something else, monster. And we're getting Psystorm out here for Contrarian, and we're getting Blink out here for Spartan, so that's what he was doing. He was going to go for Blink. And it looks like NightClone is going to be taking the gold expansion. Did they see that? They did see the expansion. It's getting some strange lag here. And here come a ton of Void Rays. This could be really bad. There's not enough Void Rays here to fend this off. and he's going to do a lot of damage before they can do anything about it. But you got to at least focus down the Void Rays. You're going to focus down the pylon when you got Void Rays charging up on you. What is he doing? He's going for the pylons. He's getting his Void Rays, and the pylons are easy to replace. Void Rays are not. You've got to shoot the Void Rays, and the numbers have evened out greatly. That was just absolutely absurd, and now he's going to reinforce, and Stalkers are going to blink in for Contrarian and just completely destroy that. That was absolutely terrible decision-making. He was going for pylons and photon cannons. He should have been going for the Void Rays, because if you can, if NightClone can keep up a bigger Void Ray count than Zachary, then it's going to completely nullify his play. Completely nullify. And has he even got upgrades for these yet? No upgrades yet. And what are they spotting? I'm not sure what they're talking about. I don't really care. And he's not even getting his Void Rate upgrades yet. What are you doing, Zachy boy? You gotta get your Void Rate upgrades. They could have made a difference in that battle. What also could have made a difference is actually focus down the units that were killing you. I don't know. Call it crazy, and it looks like NightClone realizes now that this guy's going all Void Rays, and he has seen the 4 Stargates, and so he is gonna respond in kind. But now he's got the gold up, he's gonna be able to out macro. I mean, you did get your Nexus back up, but you lost a lot of mining time there. He doesn't even have Warp Gate technology, so if he has to suddenly switch up to Warp Gate tech or the Gateway tech, it's not gonna do him any good. And NightClone's about to match him in Phoenix burn and Void Ray production. What has he got? 4 Void Rays to 7. So he'll be a little bit behind, but I think he can catch up. And what do we get? An Air Weapons 1 out of Monster? Oh, looks like he's been doing some harassment. Do we have any kills on these? 2, 1, 1. Oh, 4. So he did get us some good. Looks like he did do a little bit of damage. I'm not entirely sure what. And it looks like NoSecrets is going to be taking this base out here in the middle of the map. Could be a bit risky. I don't know. And it looks like the Phoenixes are back, lifting up all sorts of probes. You got to get the Stalkers in. Oh, he's got to move the Stalkers before he just attack moves, because they were not getting enough kills off. He probably could have taken that out if he'd moved underneath them. And oh, you got to watch out, Contrarian. Oh, this must be where he already hit, because there are no probes here right now. And it looks like he's going to try to defend this. You got to. Oh. Is he going to stay? No. Is he? Oh, and he just stopped. I think he just moved him over here. I don't know if he realized there was a base here or not, and just got all of his Phoenixes killed. This is not a good army combination. Void Ray Phoenix, and what is it that NoSecrets has got? Mainly just tanks. Let's check the unit count just to be sure. 31 Marines, 8 tanks. So he is basically going to be carrying this force when the ground army moves out. I mean, the Void Rays will help quite a bit. The Phoenixes are going to be worthless. They're going to be worthless. I mean, does he have anything? I mean, okay, he has 14 Stalkers, but he's not producing anything right now. And ZacharyRS isn't producing anything either. Why is he not producing anything? There, okay, there goes his next round of 4 Void. Does he wait until he can afford 4 Void Rays and then start them all? Is that his macro scheme? He can't make anything until he can make 4 right away? I don't know, but if we check the counts, he's got 15 Void Rays. And where's NightClone? NightClone has 10, so he's keeping up. If Zachary doesn't control his Void Rays properly again, it's not going to go well for him. And it looks like Zachary realizes he needs to take another base. He needs to get some upgrades for his Void Rays. Is NightClone getting any upgrades for his Void Rays yet? Yes, he's getting double upgrades on his Void Rays, which could turn the tide. It could counter the fact that Zachary has better numbers. And where are these Void Rays going? They're hiding in the absolute top corner of the map. Boy, he's really afraid about getting those things spotted, isn't he? I gotta keep my eyes open. We got a lot of Stalkers out here for Contrarian. If they blink up here, they could take out this base. I do believe, yeah, he does have blink. I'm gonna have to start watching the mini-map. I was so busy watching all this air harassment. Oh, and oh, look, these Marine siege tanks are gonna intercept these Stalkers, and I think that's going to take care of. Well, they are going to blink and save us a little bit. Yeah, Monster's going to come in here to help too, so he might be able to get some of these Stalkers out of here. Oh no, he needed to move here and blink away. So he's going to lose that Stalker for us, but that is okay. But now we got a big Void Ray battle here. And does he have the +1? He does have the +1 attack, which is going to be huge here. And I think he's sniping all these Void Rays. And these are the ones that are going to come in, but I think they're going to come in a little bit too late. And Zachary needed to get the upgrades. He knows he's going Void Rays, and NightClone came from behind and now I got him out void ray 12 to nothing, and there's nothing Zachary can do right now. He's now does not have a production lead. He doesn't have a void ray lead. He's about to lose his nexus again. I don't know if it matters as much this time because he's really doesn't have much left to mine there, and I think you need to focus down the stargates. You're not going to get all these pylons down, but if you can shut down his warrior production. He's switching to phoenixes. Why is he switching to phoenixes? Oh, we got a big battle going on right here. Marine tank is going to looks like it's going to completely destroy this army. This is a pretty powerful force, and they do have pretty good upgrades right now. Doing a lot of damage, and there's a lot of immortals there, but they're too far back. Spartan, you either got to move them forward or pull them back. And here comes some stalkers to fend off NightClone. It looks like that will take care of them, but a lot of damage was done. And now he's switching to Phoenix for I don't know what insane reason that is. Oh, and it looks like we did miss a little bit. Looks like Contrarian is trying to teach Spartan how to blink micro, and they got a little bit of trouble here now. They need to bring in those void rays. Oh, and the Psystorm completely misses, but that Psystorm's going to get it. Now he's getting some good Psystorm. I don't know why he's Psystorming over there. Nobody's moving over there. Nobody's moving over there. What? Okay, I think he's got to try to remove his Zealot. He's like throwing a Psystorm in from a mile away, but Psystorm looks like it will clean up most of this. And here come the Void Ray Force, and they're going to clean up the rest of this handily. And Phoenix is not the response to Void Rays. Oh, I suppose his monster's the one that was already building Phoenixes, so they are going to deflect this attack, but they still got they still had a tank there. But they are going to clean this up, and these medevacs have got to... He just threw away those medevacs, and it looks like the counterattack of Void Rays. He's got to be careful. He's going to move up there. It looks like this orbital command has got 0 chance of survival. They're going to try to mass repair, but it's not going to work against all those Void Rays, and now he's going to get some SCV sniped, and here comes the reinforcement. The Void Rays can just fly away. Or actually, they could probably take this on. There's enough Void Rays to just destroy these Marines, and they do. And now he's just throwing more Marines into the meat grinder. Oh, I feel sorry for NoSecrets. He had a pretty decent army composition with decent upgrades, but his allies just did not have it from the start. I mean, Phoenix was a really odd choice to go in the beginning, and the Void Ray may have been a great choice, but he just controlled it poorly and then just got completely out-macroed and out-upgraded. And now he seems to be switching over to Phoenix. Why is he switching over to Phoenix? Phoenix is not the counter to Void Rays. Phoenix is the absolute worst thing he could be doing right now. Well, I suppose the absolute worst thing he could be trying to do right now is to get out more Void Rays when he's already way behind. And oh, looks like Monster's going to try to take this base, but there's a lot of Void Rays here to protect it. But there are also a lot of Stalkers coming too, so he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to loot all these Void Rays. Oh, NightClone, don't throw away your Void Rays, NightClone. Run away, NightClone. They gotta be careful, because Contrarian's got this base, and he can do all sorts of horrible things to this gold expansion if they're not careful. But it looks like NoSecrets wants to try to take it, but I think the Stalkers are kind of in the way right now. And oh, now we got a high ground advantage here for Contrarian. Oh, but now he got a... Looks like there was another push here for NoSecrets. There's a lot going on. I can't keep up with it, but it looks like they did snipe the Nexus here. But I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, NoSecrets is getting some good upgrades. He's going to be +3 here in a second. His tanks are still only +2, but they do have 1 armor. But he's the only one that's really being all that effective. Monster's got some good Stalkers numbers going here, and I think he's got to keep that up. I think he's got to give up on his Phoenix play because it's not going to do him any good. And what is this? Seriously, what is this? Does he even have any other production facilities? No, he's just got his 4 Stargates, and so he's just going to build mass Phoenix. I don't get it. What? Once the Marine tank force for NoSecrets is dead, and the Stalker shortly thereafter, your Phoenixes are absolutely 180,000% worthless. Unless you plan to make enough to airlift an entire army, but I don't think you've got the supply to make that actually work, and you can't use the extractor trick. Oh, we got a big engagement going on right here from NoSecrets is pushing out with this pretty scary force, and they don't have anything to defend this right now. Here come the Void Rays in, but there's too many Marines here right now. If they don't have any support, the Void Rays are going to get completely sniped. Although it looks like they are going to give quite a bit, actually. Perhaps they're doing a little bit better at this than I thought, especially since not all the Marines are shooting. And here comes Spartan in from behind to clean up the tanks. And wow, mass Void Raid is scary, because there are very few things that can destroy that many Marines. And oh, but there are a lot of Phoenix here now. And what are you doing, NightClone? Fight back. I don't know where you're running to. You've got nothing to protect your Void Rays from here. So this is going to be an interesting battle. Who's going to come out on top here? Because the Phoenix are not going to do that much damage to the Void Rays. And once the Void Rays get charged up, yeah, they're going to slowly focus down the Phoenixes faster and faster, but they did do a lot of damage, but not worth the cost. This is your only army, dude, and no, you're not even going to win this one. Oh, now you decide to retreat. Oh, this was just not... This is not good by Zachary. He's not making good decisions here, and he needs to be working on countering the Void Ray, which the best way to do that is the Stalker, yeah, Stalker. But he has no cybernetics for him. He's not planning to get one, and now NightClone's encroaching on their side of the map. Here come a lot of Stalkers. Now this would probably clean up this expansion, but at what cost? Decent upgrades on these Stalkers. Probably could use another attack upgrade. You're going to need as much damage as possible. Oh, he's going to try to escape those probes. They're not going to make it. You actually could get them out there if you clicked on actually clicked on the gas. You could probably escape them out there using the floating trick. So it was a bit bold to take that expansion, and it looks like we have more Marines here this expansion. And it looks like, yeah, NightClone's like, guys, I'm having some problems here. It looks like Spartan's moving out, and I think he's got a good army combination here. Maybe some more Zealots. Well, he needs to get his Zealots up in front to take care of the Marines, but the Immortals will be pretty good against the tank. I wouldn't get too much more in the way of Immortals right now, because there's not that many tanks, and you've destroyed so many, he's not going to produce them that fast. But they will be good for a while, and they will be good against the Stalkers as well. And look, these Zealots are... Oh, he's on move command, and he's getting his army completely destroyed. But it looks like this could be the final push here for Spartan, Contrarian, and a Psystorm. I'm not really sure what that Psystorm did. Yeah, there you go. There's some good, hardy Psystorms. That's what we want to see. And Monster's coming here to defend, but this is a lot of Immortals you do not want to engage. And here's where the Phoenix would be good, is lifting up as many Immortals as possible. But it looks like they're not really controlling this very well. And Contrarian's going to get his Archon sniped, maybe, but that just seems to be a lot of the Archon to get sniped before you ever get created. There we go, lifting up the Immortals. That's good because you do not want to get the Stalkers destroyed, but there's a +2. Oh, they do 60 damage to Stalkers, which Stalkers have 160 hit points, so they're just going to completely chew apart the Stalker force. And now, look, the Phoenix are defenseless. The SCVs are coming out for NoSecrets, but they're not going to do it here. They look like they are going to take out those poor Zealots that kind of got caught out of position. And the Phoenix are being destroyed. He's still making Phoenix. What good did the Phoenix do? They are not at all cost effective here. And there goes Monster. And Spartan needs minerals, but I don't think it's going to matter because now NoSecrets is going to be leaving the game. And the only one left is... And there goes Zachary. So I hope you enjoyed that game. A lot of action. A lot of it that it looked like I missed, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you look forward to more casts in the future. And have a day.